Listen to me carefully. Because this could be the reason why you fall unexpectedly, why your legs shake when you stand, and why your world is slowly becoming smaller without you even realizing it. You may think it's normal aging. It's not. I've seen too many seniors, bright, independent people suddenly become homebound simply because they didn't know this truth. Your legs are the first to weaken as you grow older. Not your arms, not your back. Your legs. And as a doctor who's worked with thousands of patients above 65, I can tell you this weakness doesn't start with your knees. It starts on your plate. So today, I'm going to show you 6 everyday foods that can protect and rebuild your leg strength naturally, safely, and effectively without pills or expensive treatments. But before we begin, I'd love to know something. Where are you watching from? And what time is it right now? Drop it in the comments. I truly look forward to hearing from you. And if you care about your health and independence, make sure to subscribe so you never miss what your body has been trying to tell you. Let me explain something very important that most people never talk about, especially after the age of 60. Your legs, my friend, are not just for walking. They are your foundation, your balance, your freedom. But with every passing year, something silent begins to happen inside your body, and most people don't notice it until it's too late. After the age of 30, your body naturally starts losing muscle mass about 3 to 5% every 10 years. This is not because you're lazy or unhealthy. It is simply how the human body ages. And this condition has a name. In medical science, we call it sarcopenia. Now, here's what many seniors don't realize. This muscle loss doesn't happen equally across your body. It affects your legs the fastest. Yes, the thighs, the calves, and the muscles around your hips and buttocks. Why? Because your legs carry your full body weight every single day when you stand up, walk, climb stairs, or even just get out of bed. Your legs are doing heavy work. But over time, if you don't nourish them or use them properly, they slowly start to weaken. You may not notice it right away. You may think, I'm still walking to the kitchen, I do my daily puja, I go to the gate every morning. But small movements like these are not enough to maintain strong leg muscles. Think of your legs like a garden. If you only sprinkle a little water once a week, the plants may survive, but they won't grow strong roots. The same way, without proper effort and care, your leg muscles begin to shrink quietly over the years. Suddenly, one day, you notice climbing stairs becomes difficult. You avoid sitting on the floor during family gatherings because it's hard to stand back up. You start using the wall or a table to steady yourself and you say, oh, it's just age. But my dear friends, it is not just age. It is muscle loss, and more importantly, it is preventable. I've seen this in patients from all across India, from Jaipur to Coimbatore, people who thought it was too late. But when they began giving attention to their legs, when they changed their meals and moved with intention, their legs got stronger again. Not like a teenager, no, but strong enough to walk, to smile, to feel free. So please remember, losing strength is not your destiny. It's a signal, a message from your legs. They're asking for your support, and you still have the power to give it. And in the next part of this video, I will show you exactly how. 6 foods to rebuild and strengthen your leg muscles, gently, naturally, and powerfully. 1. Spinach, the gentle green that powers your legs. Spinach, or as we call it lovingly in India, palak, is something most of us have seen on our plates since childhood. Some enjoy it in dal, some in parathas, and some stir-fried with garlic. But very few of us understand its true power. Spinach is rich in magnesium, potassium, iron, and vitamin K, all crucial for your muscles to function smoothly. Magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax properly, especially the big muscles in your legs. When your body doesn't get enough magnesium, you may feel cramps, heaviness, or twitching in your legs, especially at night. Potassium, on the other hand, works with magnesium to keep your muscles and nerves talking to each other properly. As we age, our legs may feel tired even after short walks. This isn't just old age, it can be a sign that your leg muscles are missing key nutrients. Iron in spinach supports healthy blood, which carries oxygen to your leg muscles. Without enough oxygen, muscles feel weak and slow. And finally, vitamin K supports bone strength, so your muscles don't have to do all the work alone. In Indian homes, especially among vegetarians, spinach is easy to include and gentle on digestion. A small bowl of palak twice a week, whether as soup sabzi or in rotis, can quietly support your strength from within. 2. Sweet potato, the comfort food. Your muscles crave. Sweet potato shakakand in Hindi is often seen as a simple winter snack. You may have roasted it by the roadside or steamed it during fasts. But did you know it's one of the best foods for sustained energy, especially for tired legs? Sweet potatoes are loaded with complex carbohydrates, the kind that release energy slowly and steadily. This is important because your leg muscles need constant fuel, not a sugar spike that fades quickly. If you've ever felt your legs wobble after standing for too long or climbing stairs, it might be due to low muscular energy. Sweet potatoes are also rich in potassium, which prevents cramps, and vitamin C, which supports healing. In older adults, cramps often come at night, disturbing sleep and creating anxiety about movement. A regular intake of potassium-rich foods like sweet potato helps calm those muscles. A warm bowl of mashed sweet potato with a sprinkle of black salt and cumin can do more than fill your stomach. It can bring back that feeling of stability when you stand, especially in cold mornings or after an evening walk. It's a humble root, but a deeply healing one. 3. Beetroot, the blood flow booster for tired legs. Beetroot or chukandar is often ignored because of its earthy taste. But inside that deep red color lies one of the most powerful natural boosters for blood circulation. Beetroot is rich in natural nitrates. When eaten, your body converts these into nitric oxide, a compound that helps open up your blood vessels and improve blood flow. This is critical for seniors because blood carries oxygen and nutrients, and your leg muscles are the furthest from your heart. Many older adults feel heaviness in the legs, tingling feet, or even cold toes despite warm weather. These are signs of poor blood circulation. And poor circulation means your legs aren't getting what they need to stay strong. Adding beetroot to your diet, even just 3 times a week, can help restore that vital flow. It also provides iron and folate, 2 nutrients essential for healthy red blood cells. When hemoglobin levels drop, fatigue sets in, and climbing even 1 step feels like a burden. Try beetroot roasted with mustard oil and garlic, or add grated beet to your daily sabzi. If you like juice, a small glass of beetroot juice with carrot or amla is refreshing and powerful. It's not just food, it's circulation in a cup. 4. Eggs, the muscle-building miracle in every Indian kitchen. Eggs are one of nature's most complete foods and one of the easiest ways to support leg strength. Each egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein along with vitamin D and choline. Protein is the basic building block of your muscles. Without enough of it, your body cannot repair or maintain muscle mass, especially in the large leg muscles. As you grow older, your body's ability to use protein becomes less efficient. That's why after 60, you actually need more protein per meal, not less. Vitamin D found in the yolk helps your bones absorb calcium. This supports your skeletal structure so your muscles don't get overworked trying to keep you upright. Choline, often overlooked, supports nerve signals between your brain and legs, so your muscles respond quickly and you feel more stable while walking. For vegetarians who eat eggs, 2 boiled eggs in the morning with a little pepper and turmeric is a perfect start. If you're diabetic or watching cholesterol, 1 egg with extra vegetables still brings benefit. Eggs are not just for breakfast. They are medicine for your muscles, affordable, accessible, and effective. 5. Greek yogurt, the gut-supporting powerhouse that strengthens legs from within. Greek yogurt is not yet common in all Indian homes, but it should be, especially for people above 60. Compared to regular curd, Greek yogurt has almost double the protein, more calcium, and probiotics. Let's start with protein. As mentioned earlier, muscles need it to grow and stay strong. When your legs start shaking after a short walk, it's a sign that recovery is not happening properly. Greek yogurt gives your body the tools to rebuild. Calcium in yogurt keeps your bones dense and resistant to falls. As bones weaken, muscles work harder, creating fatigue and soreness. Probiotics improve digestion, helping your body absorb more nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D. A healthy gut is essential for healthy legs. When your intestines don't absorb well, even the best food goes to waste. This is why Greek yogurt plays a quiet but crucial role in muscle health. Try it with a spoon of honey or chopped banana as a midday snack. Or enjoy it plain with your lunch. The sourness is cooling and good for digestion. If Greek yogurt isn't available, look for hung curd or homemade strained curd, a close alternative. 6. Water, the forgotten nutrient that keeps your legs moving. It may surprise you, but one of the biggest causes of muscle cramps and leg weakness is not a vitamin or mineral. It's water. Yes, plain drinking water. Many seniors in India don't drink enough water. Some are afraid they'll have to urinate too often. Others say they simply don't feel thirsty anymore. But dehydration causes muscles to tighten, nerves to misfire, and joints to feel stiff. Especially if you take medications like diuretics for high blood pressure or swelling, your body loses more fluid and electrolytes like potassium and sodium. Without replacing them, your legs begin to ache, swell, and tire quickly. Water also supports circulation. Without enough fluid in your blood, oxygen doesn't reach your muscles on time, and healing slows down. In India's warm climate, especially in summer months, it becomes even more important to stay hydrated. But instead of drinking large amounts at once, take small sips regularly through the day. A copper vessel, a steel tumbler, or even a clay matka, whatever you prefer, just make sure the water goes in. Add a pinch of rock salt and a drop of lemon if you need electrolytes the natural way. Make it a habit. Because no matter how good your diet is, it won't work if your body is too dry to absorb it. The hidden cost of ignoring your legs. After 60, in many Indian homes, it starts quietly. One day, Dadaji stumbles while walking to the bathroom. A few days later, he avoids going to the terrace for evening tea. He says it's just age or maybe the knees acting up. But behind these small moments is a silent truth: the legs are losing strength. Most seniors in India don't realize that balance begins in the legs, not the head. When the leg muscles weaken, even a slight shift in the floor or a step too fast can cause a fall. And falling after 60 is not like falling at 30. A broken hip can mean months in bed, sometimes a surgery, and for many, it's the beginning of complete dependence. In India, hospital records show a rise in fall-related admissions among seniors, especially during monsoon and winter. Yet, this isn't just about bones. Weak legs slowly shrink your world. You stop going for walks, then stop meeting friends. The market trip becomes too tiring, the temple visit too risky. Without movement, the body stiffens. And the mind, it follows. Studies across India link limited mobility with depression in the elderly. When you move less, you meet fewer people. When you stay in, you speak less. Over time, even the most talkative grandfather becomes quiet. Not because he forgets words, but because he doesn't feel like speaking. And here's the truth that surprises many. It's not the heart, not the memory, but the legs that decide how long you live independently. The legs are your freedom, your connection to people, to rituals, to daily joy. Strong legs mean you can attend weddings, hug grandchildren, do your morning puja standing. So if your knees ache or ankles swell, don't ignore it. If you feel dizzy standing up, it's not just old age. It's your body asking for help, gently, kindly, but firmly. And the good news, you can do something. Even gentle leg lifts 10 minutes a day can change the game. You've cared for everyone else your whole life. Now it's time to care for your own legs, your pillars of strength. Because when the legs are strong, the spirit walks taller. And every step becomes a step towards freedom, joy, and dignity. Many seniors believe their legs are simply getting old, but the real reason might be what's missing from their plates. Without enough protein, your muscles cannot rebuild, even if you're walking every day or doing gentle yoga. It's like trying to patch a wall without any cement. No matter the effort, the cracks remain. As we age, our body absorbs nutrients less efficiently, so every bite needs to count a little more than before. Skipping meals or eating only toast with tea can silently weaken the legs 1 month at a time. Magnesium and potassium are also crucial but often forgotten. They keep your muscles relaxed, your nerves firing smoothly, and your legs from cramping during the night. Yet many traditional Indian diets, especially those low in dals, nuts or bananas, fall short of these minerals. And when cramps hit or the legs feel heavy by evening, we often blame age, not the nutrients quietly missing. Add to this a common truth: seniors often eat less out of habit or reduced appetite, and the gap widens further. Now, consider this. Many of you are on blood pressure pills or water tablets, which doctors rightly prescribe. But did you know these can wash out vital electrolytes like potassium and sodium from your system? The result? Your legs feel tired, your balance suffers, and sometimes you feel lightheaded when you get up. It's not always the medicine's fault, but without enough supportive nutrition, even helpful pills can leave side effects. Mrs. Shanta from Coimbatore had the same issue until her daughter added soaked almonds and a boiled egg to breakfast. Another silent enemy is processed food biscuits, namkeen packaged soup powders. These look easy and harmless, but can trigger inflammation inside your body and block nutrient absorption. Over time, the legs grow weaker, not from lack of movement, but from the body's silent battles inside. Inflammation makes it harder for your muscles to heal, and even short walks begin to feel like effort. But the good news is you can turn things around slowly and gently without fancy supplements. Start with simple steps. Add one protein-rich item to each meal, like dal paneer curd or a boiled egg. Include magnesium-rich foods like bananas or spinach, and talk to your doctor if you feel frequent cramps. Don't skip meals. Your legs are counting on every bite to stay strong and steady. You're not powerless. Your plate can become your strength, one meal at a time. Even at 70, your legs can rebuild if they are given the chance and the nourishment they deserve. Food gives your body the fuel, but gentle movement is the key that unlocks strength, especially in your legs after 60. Many seniors believe rest is enough, but without regular movement, even the best diet cannot rebuild weak muscles. Your legs need small signals every day to stay awake, flexible, and strong. And no, you don't need a fancy gym or walking stick or even to leave your house. Start with something very simple. When sitting on the bed or chair, move your ankle up and down slowly. This ankle pump improves blood flow, reduces swelling, and signals your brain that the foot is still active. Then try wall push-ups. Just place your palms on a wall and push gently like greeting an old friend. Even 10 slow pushes a day help improve balance and posture. If you can raise one leg a few inches while sitting and hold it for 5 seconds, then switch legs. This strengthens the thigh muscles, which are essential for walking safely and getting up from the toilet. Wearing a sari or dhoti. Don't worry. These movements are simple, slow, and need no equipment. You can do them in the drawing room while watching TV or even after your morning chai. Walking is still golden. Just 10 minutes in the morning sunshine can do wonders for the heart and joints. But what matters most is consistency. Even standing up from your chair every hour and stretching your arms is enough. The worst habit is sitting too long. Your body was not made to stay still all day. I remember Mrs. Shanta from Chennai, age 76, who had knee pain and barely walked to the gate. Her son showed her these home exercises, and within weeks, she said, "I feel alive again like before." Not because she ran a marathon, but because she moved a little every single day. That's all it takes. Small steps repeated with care can wake up your legs and your spirit. So today, promise your legs 5 minutes of gentle love. They've carried you for decades. Now they need your help to carry you a little more. The path to strength doesn't begin with force. It begins with kindness, movement, and a little hope. In the quiet lanes of Pune, Mr. Rajesh, now 68, once walked with a limp that made every step feel like a burden. His knees ached with every movement, and even climbing 2 stairs felt like a challenge sent by fate. Doctors offered painkillers, but deep inside, he knew there had to be another way. One morning, while listening to the radio, he heard a doctor speak about beetroot and its power to improve blood flow. He decided to start simple one boiled beetroot with lunch every day. He also added a boiled egg in the morning and took short 10-minute walks in his nearby park. At first, the pain didn't go away, but within 2 weeks, something shifted. He felt lighter on his feet, and slowly that dragging limp became a steady, confident walk. In Hyderabad, 65-year-old Mrs. Lakshmi faced a different problem. Her legs often felt numb, like cold stones at night. She thought it was aging, but her daughter suggested it might be due to poor circulation or low iron. Following simple advice, she began drinking half a glass of beetroot juice in the morning. She also included spinach in her daily lunch, cooked the South Indian way with garlic and mustard seeds. After just 3 weeks, the numbness reduced. She could sit longer, sleep better, and even stand during her evening puja without discomfort. She didn't need any expensive supplements or strong medicines, just consistent food and gentle care. Neither Mr. Rajesh nor Mrs. Lakshmi made big changes overnight. They both began with one small step, a single food added to their routine. That one step became 2, then 3. And slowly their health began to return. For those listening, now worried in silence about aching legs or tingling feet, know this. You don't need to chase magic pills or fear every symptom. Sometimes healing begins in your kitchen with what you choose to eat and how gently you choose to move. Your body has not given up on you. Perhaps it's just waiting for you to listen with love. You don't have to wait for a fall to start caring for your legs. In fact, many older adults in India only realize the importance of strong legs after one bad step, one sudden slip. But by then, recovery becomes harder and confidence takes a hit. So why wait for pain or weakness to force you into action? Your legs have carried you through schoolwork, family, and festivals. They deserve care, not just in times of illness, but every single day. And the good news is, the body still listens. Even after 60, if you give it the right support, it responds with gratitude. Science shows that certain foods help improve circulation, strengthen nerves, and reduce inflammation in aging legs. Beetroot helps open up blood vessels. Moringa adds calcium. Spinach brings in iron. Each of the 6 foods we discussed today has a specific role. But you don't need to change everything at once. Just pick 2 of them, whichever feels most familiar or easiest to find in your kitchen. Maybe it's beetroot sabzi on Monday and boiled eggs on Tuesday, or a glass of warm milk at night with a handful of sesame seeds in the morning. Start with small steps 5 days a week. It's not a diet. It's not a treatment. It's a quiet way of saying thank you to your own body. And over time, you may notice the swelling in your feet goes down, you walk longer without getting tired, and most importantly, you feel more steady, more safe. So if you're ready to begin this small journey today, type strong in the comments. Let it be a promise you make, not to me, but to yourself. Because our legs are not just bones and muscles, they're memories. They've carried us to weddings, to temples, to market streets filled with life. They've danced, knelt, climbed, waited, and run. They deserve strength. May your legs stay firm, your steps stay light, and your journey ahead long and full of grace. Take care. And thank you for walking with me today.